Nothing that I have done in my life up to now compares to what I'm about to do now. We're finally moving out of this place. I can't tell you how happy I am to move out. So we're moving out from this to this. Much brighter, much calmer. There's nature outside, and I love it. Let's go back to the other place. Now, there's quite a few reasons why I'm really happy that we're leaving this place. Reason number one. Now, this wall here has more culture than Greece. This is amazing. Look at this. So this is one thing that agencies and landlords won't tell you when you're renting a place. We left this intentionally, but we only left it like for 2 weeks for the landlords to see what's going on in here. During the winter, it's really hard to spray this because you can't open the windows because it's really cold, and then it smells of chlorine for like a week and your eyes burn, and I mean, it's terrible. Reason number two why I'm happy we're leaving this place. And breathtaking building in your block. Yep. This is another thing your landlords won't tell you when you move in. I can't tell you how many times I couldn't fall asleep here because of people shouting and screaming at each other. It's a lovely neighborhood. Now the problem I'm facing here. Now the problem I'm facing here is I need to take all of this stuff, which isn't that much, but still it is something, down to the car. And it's either the long way around, which is like 500 meters, and down the stairs, like quite a few flights of stairs, and it's really a long and clumsy way, or I park kind of illegally down front and risk like getting a ticket or taking away my car. I promise I'm gonna stop talking. Just one more thing. When we moved here, I promised myself I'm not gonna buy any books because A, I have a Kindle and I don't need them, and B, you know, books are big, are heavy, and then when you're moving, it's just a pain. That's how good I was at not buying books. Not all of mine, of course. Some of them are Magdas. These are mainly Magdas, I think. Yeah, oh, but this one's mine. Then this here is full of books. Some books in there, in here. So this kind of creates a problem because there's not much space to put the books. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to go to IKEA.
This is how you pronounce IKEA in Swedish. IKEA. IKEA. IKEA.
Which, regarding it's Saturday today, so going to going to IKEA on a Saturday is, well, like going to IKEA on a Saturday. But first I need to go to Argos to pick up the duvets. I need to go back to the old place to clean it up and to leave the keys. Then to IKEA, and then you'll see. Thank you. the record, we got the room in much worse state than it is now. Okay, this is one of my favorite pieces in this room. I don't really understand it. It's supposed to represent London, so there's like all this stuff just pasted one onto another. Poste Italiane, because it makes sense to put this on London, and this is Warsaw, because it also makes sense, and this is Big Ben and Westminster, and then the bridge, and just pasted one onto another. And there's this, what's this? It's like a 3D model of an old car, because that's what, you know, you get in London, like old vintage 3D models of cars. A, who makes this crap? And what's worse, B, who then looks at it and says, yeah, that looks cool, let's print it out. Goodbye desk, goodbye cupboard, goodbye bed, goodbye wardrobe, goodbye room. Nothing that I have done in my life up to now compares to what I'm about to do now. Yeah, this is probably the peak of my life. I'm going into IKEA.
IKEA.
On a Saturday afternoon in London. I am expecting a massacre. I am taking this very seriously. This is not a joke. No, but seriously, I just parked here and it's like all that was missing was David Attenborough's commentary, because this is like this really is a fight. This is like a fight for survival. Amazing. It's like families just going here. It's like, let's go for a Saturday trip to IKEA.
IKEA.
Wish me luck. I'm going in. This is even worse than I thought. I had to sit down, and this is actually quite comfortable. There's only one way for me to survive this. Stay zen. I have no ideas where I parked the car. I'm a bit disappointed with IKEA really, because you know, one thing you really went to IKEA for were hot dogs. The hot dogs were really the shit in IKEA. Now they're just a really average hot dog. Plus they don't have these crunchy onions anymore. Anyway, it's good times now. I have about an hour until Magda gets home to turn this into something that looks like a place someone would actually sleep in. Yeah, off to work I guess. Things to consider when assembling IKEA furniture. Number 1, don't get drunk. Number 2, stick to the manual. Day 2 of moving in, day 2, so day 1 of living here. This is actually livable. So if we compare it to yesterday's, you know, pretty decent. I mean, it's still not 100%, but yay! Let's check the office. So this is yesterday's drunken IKEA assembly.
IKEA.
At this point I want to thank my mom and my dad for buying me all the Lego sets when I was a boy, because this was a walk in the park. And by the way, it's my mom's, yesterday was my mom's birthday, so happy birthday, mom. I'm so glad about this space. We finally have kind of an office space when we can work, when she can paint. Oh, by the way, this is a poster for my short film that's in the making that Magda painted. That's it for this week. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Like the video. You know, there's one new video every week. Thank you very much.